Coming into this vlog project, all I knew about the School of the Americas was from my father, a brief talk with Colonel Sirkey, and from whispers while at WINSEC between cadets. I was disappointed when the company first sergeant at WINSEC told us that we were not even allowed to say School of the Americas because it was a disgrace and that we were not associated with it. I thought it would be amazing to learn about the historic training in the place it had been done. While at WINSEC we had many classes on human rights and on Army procedure, but I did not understand why until recently. I knew that the School of the Americas had been very controversial and that the people were objected to it, but I had no idea how wide scale it was. When on the School of the Americas watch site, I found out that in 2005, 19,000 people went to Fort Benning to protest not School of the Americas but WINSEC. When I read this, it completely blew my mind. I had no idea that where I was sent and agreed to train was so controversial. I read things online saying same school, different name, and was in awe. I had been to this school. I knew for a fact that in my course there was no torture techniques, controversial tactics, or anything like that being taught. This was something big that I learned. Another big thing that was very eye-opening to me was the two government documents I read. One was a report talking about the training manuals, and the other one was shutting down the School of the Americas. The training manual document was declassified, talking about declassified training manuals that had once again been hidden. These manuals had not been updated in years, making the whole operation unauthorized. Through reading this, I learned what was really being taught to the students and how they could violate human rights. Through reading these orders, the orders that shut down the School of the Americas, I learned why we had to take so many classes on human rights violations and why the name changed and the school is no longer associated with its past. I think I've really matured and I learned a lot about the subject of humanities. I now realize how much it is possible to learn about a subject just by using the library and the internet. If I am interested in anything, especially something that concerns human rights violations, I learned that a little looking into a subject might lead to a lot more than I would expect. I look forward to sharing all the information I learned about the School of the Americas with my fellow WINSEC graduated cadets who are all over the nation.